Hi guys, in today's quick tip we're going to have a look at making a rolling bassline in Retrologue like Psytrance or Techno or something like that. So let's have a look. Just going to play you this bassline I made in Retrologue first of all. It's not bad at all. So let's have a look at the settings. I won't actually remake it from scratch, but I will go through all the settings for this. And it is, just to let you know, a preset in our BTP2 presets bank. I've got another one as well, Psytrance 1. This one is Psytrance 2, I've got Psytrance 1 as well, which we'll go through in just a sec. So first of all, it's a couple of oscillators. One's a sawtooth and one's a square wave, but it's got the shape off on the square wave, so it's actually a pulse wave. So just going back to the oscillator 1, sawtooth wave on phase 235. I'm not going to go through the ins and outs of Retrologue for all beginners, because we have got a course on Retrologue as well, but I'll assume you know a little bit about Retrologue. So phase, rather than start this on free phase or a random phase, in fact I'll show you how the sound changes on random phase. Quite a bit different. And by the way, this phase control is we're just determining where the wave starts within the oscillator loop, 0 to 360. So I'm just going to adjust this and show you the different sounds you can get. It changes the sound quite a bit. So coming in and have a mess around with phase, you may not have even known that was available. The second oscillator, which is thickening out the sound, turn it on, is a pulse wave, which is the square wave symbol, but with the shape turned way down to 17. Again, we'll have a look at how this is changing the sound. If you want a pure square wave, then put it in the middle for a square wave. So exactly 50%. Whoops. And to get it on 50%, you can hold down Shift, by the way, to get more finer increments. Like that. That's a square wave. Just put this on 0 just for a second, so it sounds more like a square wave. There you go, sounds like a square wave now. So again, I was messing around with the phase. And then when you blend it in with the first oscillator, get that kind of sound. So obviously there's a lot of playing around with this before you actually come up with the exact combination of oscillator 1 and oscillator 2 to get that Psytrance sound. Got the sub on, which is always an octave below what you've got set up here in the main octave. We've got some filter envelope happening here. You can see the envelope is up to 65%, which means that the filter envelope here is affecting the sound, and therefore it's making it a bit more plucky. So you can either adjust it here, bring down the decay to make it more plucky, the same with sustain. Nice for automation, and you can adjust the cutoff as well. Nice for automating up with your builds and that kind of thing and leading into a breakdown. Got quite a bit of tube distortion on this to give it that grit, bit of resonance as well. And again, to make it more plucky, we've got the sustain level right down here. There's no effects on this, absolutely nothing, no arpeggiator, so it's very, very straightforward actually. But to give it the rhythm and the movement, we've just got a, well, bit of EQ, as you can see, just bringing out the peaks of the fundamentals. And we've got tail filter on here, which is just side chaining, basically dipping the bass every time the kick hits. Of course, you could set up a sidechain compressor if you wish, but I quite like the tail filter. It's a free plugin, by the way, and I'll put the details on the screen if you want to go and get it. But I like it because you can actually mess around with the pattern of it a lot more than you can with sidechain compression. And you can adjust the dip. So you can really mess around with the rhythm of the bass there just by reducing the volume in certain places, because that's all we're doing here. I've got this set to 16 and volume. You can dip things like frequencies, but I've got it on volume. The bass line doesn't sound that great on its own, but when you add in the kick, just needs a bit more now. There you go. Okay, so let's have a look at the other one. Just quickly look at the other one we've done. Psytrance Bass 1. Okay, so it's a slightly quicker, more punchier bass. Same principle though, we've got sawtooth, square, sawtooth again on the oscillator 3, square wave on the sub, distortion, punchy sound again, or plucky sound rather. So I'll just leave that on the screen a second in case you want to have a look at that and copy those. It's entirely up to you. So these kinds of sounds are really good for making techno or psytrance. Let's have a little look at this quick loop that I made. Okay guys, so that's how to make a rolling bass line in Cubase and Retrologue. I hope that's been useful for you. So as always guys, if you want more regular free videos, then don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more free videos. All the best guys. See ya, bye.